I'm Sue McMahon, Cookery Editor of Woman's Weekly magazine, and I'm going to be showing you how to make watercress stuffed chicken breasts. The ingredients for this are 1 bunch of watercress, and I prefer to use watercress that's sold in bunches because it tends to be older watercress that has more flavour rather than the loose sprigs that you find in bags. Then it needs 200 grams of full-fat cream cheese, 4 chicken breasts, and the chicken breasts need to be flattened out. So what I've done is I've put each chicken breast between 2 sheets of cling film, and I've beaten them so they're about double the size using an old rolling pin. Then 8 slices of pancetta, and I need a little olive oil and some salt and pepper for seasoning. The filling for this is really easy. It's basically just cream cheese with watercress and some seasoning. So I'm going to tip all of the cream cheese into the bowl of the food processor, and then I'm going to reserve 4 sprigs of watercress for garnish for the finished recipe, and then the rest gets put into the food processor along with some salt and pepper. And now I need to whiz this until it's smooth. Now it hasn't all pureed, some bits of watercress have stuck around the blade. So I'm going to scrape it down and then whiz it again. So that's the texture for my stuffing. I've removed the top layer of cling film from each of the chicken breasts. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the filling between all 4 pieces of chicken. Now this is where you need to roll them up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the ends of the chicken in and then wrap them so that the filling is encased. So now I've got my 4 chicken parcels, and what I need to do with these is to wrap 2 slices of the pancetta around each one. So I just wrap them so that the ends of the pancetta are underneath the chicken. And then I place those in a roasting tin. Now I'm paranoid about handling raw chicken, so I'm going to wash my hands and the boards before I do anything else to these so that I'm not spreading the raw chicken around the kitchen. So just before I put these in the oven, I'm going to brush some olive oil over the top of them, just so that the chicken doesn't dry out too much. And then these need to go into a preheated oven at 200 degrees centigrade, which is gas 6, for about 20 to 30 minutes. So when these are cooked, I think it actually looks nicer if they're sliced to serve them. So I take them one at a time onto the chopping board, and then using a sharp knife, slice them. So it's quite hot, but I find it's easiest to hold it while I'm cutting it to make sure it doesn't move. And you can see the nice green filling on it. And then I normally serve this with some salad. So this is my watercress stuffed chicken breast. All it needs now is the final piece of garnish, the reserved watercress from the beginning.